Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video, we will explore different types of operators available in Solidity and how they are used to perform various operations. What are operators in Solidity? Operators in Solidity are special symbol or keywords used to perform operations on one or more operands. Operators are the building block of any programming language, enabling developers to perform calculations, make decisions, or manipulate data. Solidity supports several types of operator based on their functionality, such as arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, bitwise operators, assignment operators, and conditional operators. Let's dive into each type of the operators in details. Here we have arithmetic operators. They are used to perform mathematical operations on operands. And Solidity supports different types of arithmetic operators such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, increment, and decrement. Here is an example contract that demonstrates the usage of arithmetic operators. Here we have Solidity test, which is a contract. And this contract, we initialized a variable a and p with values 20 and 10, respectively. And then we use arithmetic operators, different type of arithmetic operators to perform various operations and store the result in separate variables. Regarding to relational operators, they are used to compare two values. And Solidity support the following relational operators, which is equal to, not equal, greater than, less than, greater than or equal, less than or equal. Here is an example contract that demonstrates the usage of a relational operator. We have Solidity test as a contract, and in this contract, we compare the value of A and B using different relational operators and store the result also in separate Boolean variables. As you can see here, the result here is Boolean, true or false. Now let's move to talk about logical operator. Logical operators are used to combine two or more conditions. And Solidity support the following logical operators: logical AND, which return true if both conditions are true, and false if one or both conditions are false. Logical OR returns true if one or both conditions are true, and false when both are false. Logical NOT returns true if the condition is not satisfied, and false otherwise. Here's an example contract that demonstrates the usage of logical operators. As you can see here, we have a contract, logical operator. In this contract, we define a function named logic that takes two Boolean parameters, A and P, and then use the logical operators to combine the conditions and return the result. If we talk about bitwise operator, we can say bitwise operators work at the bit level and are used to perform bit level operations. And Solidity support different types of bitwise operators. Here we have bitwise AND, which performs Boolean AND operations on each bit of the integer arguments. Bitwise OR, which perform a Boolean OR operation on each bit of the integer argument. Bitwise OR perform a Boolean exclusive OR operation on each bit of the integer argument. Bitwise NOT perform the Boolean NOT operations on each bit of the integer argument. Left shift moves all bits of the first operand to the left by the number of places specified by the second operand. Right shift moves all bits of the first operand to the right by the number of places specified by the second operand. To more clarifications, here is an example contract that demonstrates the usage of bitwise operators. Here we have Solidity test. And in this contract, we use different bitwise operators to perform bit level operations on variable A and B. and store the result in separate variables. Now let's move to talk about assignment operators. They are used to assign values to variables, and Solidity supports these following assignment operators. We have a simple assignment, add assignment, subtract assignment, multiple assignment, divide assignment, and modules assignment. Here's an example contract that demonstrates the usage of assignment operator. As you can see here also, we have this contract, which is Solidity test. And in this contract, we initialize the variable with some values and then use assignment operator to modify their value in the get result function. Here, this is the get result function. Finally, we talk about conditional operator. The conditional operator is a ternary operators that evaluates an expression, check a condition, and returns values corresponding to true or false. The syntax for the conditional operator is if condition is true, then we have a question mark. Then if it is a true, we have A, else if it is a false, we have a P. And here is an example contract that demonstrates the use of conditional operator. And this contract named Solidity test include a function which is called sub and which calculates the absolute difference between two unassigned integer. Inside this function, the conditional operator here is used to determine which mathematical operation to perform based on the comparison between A and P. And this expression check if A is greater than B. If it is true, it subtracts B from A. If it is false, it subtracts A from P. And this effectively calculates the absolute difference between A and P. And the result of conditional operation is stored in the variable result, which is then returned by the function. Thank you for watching this tutorial on operators in Solidity, and stay tuned for more tutorials in this series. Thank you again.